Peraí. Mensagem. Tá, tem que limpar a parede lá, que alguém pichou a nossa parede do negócio. Tá, no energia que ela trabalha, né?
Destination determined. Now, relax with all water.
Se eu não me engano, tava dizendo que ela trabalhando no negócio de energia.
You're here. Thank you for choosing all water tubes.
Deixa eu ver aqui.
Procedure will begin in 3, 2.
Tá, por causa talvez a decisão seja de energia. É aqui, não é?
Welcome. Please submit to a gentle disinfecting. Close your eyes.
Olha o negócio
Procedure will begin
na cabecinha,
in
velho.
3, 2.
Peraí, o quê?
Please halt for your exit disinfection. Do not try to taste the disinfectant. Mist commences in 3, 3. Wait for it. 0.
Ok. Você não é o professor, cara?
Oh, there's Bridget. And Chris? What are they doing in there? I can't hear them, but maybe I can lip read. Seems like Bridget is pretty excited about something. It looks like she's saying, "It's unacceptable. Tommy would realize. It's just not worth the risk." Ooh, Chris is replying. Let's see. Maybe you're right. It could go so wrong. Anyway, we should get back before people notice. Pretty mysterious. Now I wish I'd never skipped those lip reading classes.
Ok. Não, sai aqui, velho. Júlio, acho que é
Hello,
pedaço
Sai.
da
How's it
nave,
going?
cara.
Oh, it's been tough, Harold. Every detail has a detail. It's like this.
Eles fizeram casa dos componentes da nave,
It's
eu
good
acho.
you're here, actually.
Yeah? What do you need?
Well, I'm having a bit of difficulty with the 3D printer. It's leaving gaps everywhere.
Oh, okay. Shall I take a look?
Yes, please. But I hope you're better with technology than you are with the ladies.
I hope so too.
Anyway, see if you and your screwdriver can get this printer its third dimension back.
Deixa eu ver aqui.
You have to undo the screws first to remove the front panel.
Cara, quanto parafuso, velho. Meu Jesus amado. Ok. Caralho, velho, quanto parafuso.
Ooh, something happened then. Keep going. Ooh, I think you're nearly there.
Caralho. Ah, lá o problema.
You see that hole?
Ah!
Oh, I'm sorry, Harold. I couldn't resist.
Ow!
Filho da puta, velho.
Ow! Sai, was the printer even broken?
Maybe. If it's any consolation, I discovered this little trick the hard way.
Ow! Why didn't you just fix it then?
Well, where would the fun have been in that?
I'm not sure I like your idea of fun.
Funny. Sunny says the same thing to me. But I guess she didn't like your idea of fun either, eh?
Ow.
Think of it as a wake-up call, Harold. Yeah, a little extra juice.
Oh, that reminds me. Moreau asked me to ask you, how are the details coming along?
Oh, thanks, Harold. Just like her to ask that.
Is it? Anyway, see you next time, Sai.
Ok. Caralho, velho. Filho da mãe, cara.
Harold, one more thing.
What is it, Sai?
Could you take Moreau a message?
I suppose. Is it just gonna be like hers?
No, nothing like that. It's something definitely unrelated.
So, what's the message?
Oh, okay, fine. You got me. Happy? Just tell her procedure smeeger and that she puts the YRU in Cyrus.
I don't know that's such a good idea. I mean, what is this whole thing about exactly anyway?
She started it. Back in the days, we were both part of the archive club. She was always so darn keen to throw away all the rules and invent new archiving procedures. She called it a healthy distrust for calcified mental models. But all it did was stop us ever getting anything done.
So, you disagreed about archiving?
Precisely. But it was fundamental. I mean, we respected each other's work, but there was this deep difference. And I guess neither of us was willing to budge.
So, what did you decide about the archives?
That's not important anymore. Come on, man. Sometimes you don't need to reinvent the wheel.
Okay. So, no message for her?
Just tell her I say hi. She'll know what I mean.
Okay. Catch you later, Sai.
Valeu, Jacota. Obrigado pela raid. Obrigado pelo rush. Tamo junto. É nóis. Então, beleza. Nós temos o quê? A mini mensagem para Matheus. Ok. Relatar o tomo com a mulher dele. E limpar a pichação e falar com o secretário. Ah, a gente tem que falar com o secretário, cara. Tá, vamos lá. E aí, Jacota? Tava jogando o que lá, meu querido?
Please halt for your contaminant inspection. Inspecting. Contaminant detected. Please do not panic.
Ué? Ok. Beleza. É aqui, não é o central?
Location nominated. Journey commencing. All
Não, eu tô
water
limpando.
thanking you.
É lá que fica o secretário, número 8, né?
Thank you for traveling with all water.
Ah, é aqui. Oxe, o que essa criança tá fazendo aqui, velho?
Hello there, little miss. Are you lost?
You could call me Lise. And no, I'm just waiting for someone.
Oh, is Lise like a combination of little and miss?
No, stupid. It's my name. What's your name?
It's Harold. Nice to meet you.
Is Harold like car and O combined?
Well, I suppose it is, actually.
Can you just leave me alone? I'll yell stranger danger if you don't.
Okay. Bye, Lise.
Ok. Caralho. Bom, né? Número... Não, aqui não é o número 8, né?
Ah, hello there.
Oi, Isa. Boa noite, meu
Secretary
bebê.
8?
That's me, sir. Can I help you get where you're going?
That's okay. I was actually wondering... Well, I've been speaking to your brothers,
Oh, how nice. Which ones?
Mr. 17 and Mr. 24. Well, I didn't speak to Mr. 24 about that, but...
Ah, yes. Yes, good, loyal, all-water employees both. I dare say I've been a good influence. Although even my shining example couldn't extend to him.
So, he's the fourth brother. What happened to him?
Oh, I do apologise. I've got to see to matters. But I'm sure 24 can help with your inquiries. He has a better grip on the whole sordid affair than I do.
Okay, Mr. 8.
Ok, lá vamos lá no 24 agora, velho.
All water. Moving people every day.
Maldinho dele.
We
And
know
I stop
you
watch
enjoy
or is
traveling
it-
with all water. You're welcome.
E lá vamos nós. Nossa, cara, que trabalho, velho.
Mr. 24, hi.
Mr. Halibut?
So, I was just talking to your brother, Secretary 17. I mean, and it was funny. Actually, at first I thought he was your other brother, 8.
I'm sure he found it just as hilarious as I do. Do you need something?
Only that when I spoke to 8 about what 17 said, he said to speak to you about what happened with your fourth brother.
Ah, yes. Our wayward Warren, the fourth brother who went his separate way, choosing a life of gastronomical frivolity over contributing to society with all water.
Ele virou chefe.
I see. Are you ashamed of him just because he didn't follow you all into working for the corporation? Is that why none of you like to talk about him?
Actually, he tried, but he didn't pass the entrance exam. We suspect his heart wasn't really in it. We used to do everything together, and we were supposed to stick together, but he didn't study enough, and now...
Yes. What does he do now?
Last I heard, Warren had started a food stall. I don't want to think about it.
Ei,
Okay. Well, thanks for telling me about him. I'll leave you be.
There were the dark times. And slowly but surely, light returned to the fedora. A light held aloft by the hands of All Water Corporation, which illuminated the many innovations we now rely upon. In 12,780 AC,
Nossa, quebrei o palito, velho.
rebranded from the Municipal Freshwater Clarification Agency to All Water Corporation. The first tube
Tá,
routes were unveiled
vamos lá, chat.
12,700
Era só isso, né? Que a gente tinha que descobrir?
by the first replacement of our inaugural CEO with Madame Brenner Castletop the year after.
Welcome. I am All Water Automated Secretary number 1. How may I assist your all water related learning?
Got water.
Precisamente aquaflux.
So, what exactly does All Water do?
All Water Corporation is dedicated to making the lives of Fedorans easier,
Fedoractus.
more pleasurable, and more sustainable.
Fedoractus.
Major services include regulation of the ship's day-night cycle, the tube transportation system, organising the monthly all-water ball, balancing the energy budget, and overseeing the ship's water supply and filtration systems. All Water is also invested in exciting new science initiatives, some or all of which may be strictly confidential at this time. Please check with your nearest All Water Secretary about the status or indeed existence of such initiatives.
Ok.
We'll get that up to 90% next
Can you tell me about the current CEO?
CEO Brenner Castletop began her all-water career at the age of 16.
She graduated from her internship to a full-time position after she devised a mathematical theory to reduce the calculations needed to make different electronic systems communicate with one another. These improvements would eventually become the basis for the ship's current intranet system, architected by a temporary all-water employee, redacted, code-named Dr. Computer. During this time, the Schlippmeyer family and the Freshwater Clarification Agency were engaged in a dispute over the ship's water supply, the former holding a chemically based freeze filtration system over the current but outdated machinery. Castlechop wrote a proposal to improve the existing system by overhauling its connective mechanics, which led to All Water being able to reject the Schlippmeyer's costly license fees. Her expertise, including her initiative to renew the physical connection between water reservoirs, filtration systems, and various districts, eventually evolved into the tube transportation system and saw her promoted to sub-chief of the directive branch of operations. She finally became CEO in 13152 AC after widespread pressure throughout the organization on the incumbent CEO, Dr. Rufus Bureaucratze, to finally step down and let the Wonderkin take charge of All Water at last.
Bye.
The All Water Corporation wishes you a pleasant day.
Meu Deus, muita coisa. O que é isso aqui, velho? What? Okay.
Ah, hello, citizen.
Oh, hey, Captain at Large.
Call me Zoya, please. What can I do for you?
Just doing my rounds. Do you need anything?
Me? No, I'm doing great. We really pulled it off, eh?
Oh, do you want some help putting it back on?
No, the announcement.
Ah.
Wasn't it epic? And don't you think I did pretty darn well?
Yeah. There were lots of announcements. And I liked the bit where you...
Ah, yes. That was a nice touch, wasn't it? Maybe people will see that I can be useful now. That I can lead. Take destiny in my own hands.
Destiny?
Yes,
Oh, shit.
destiny. Oh, speaking of which, I must get back to work. I've got an important new announcement to work on for Madam CEO. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay. Ok. Tem alguma coisa que eu posso interagir aqui? Não, né? Ok. Cara, esse elevador, velho. Tá bom, né? Tá, vamos lá. A gente tem que fazer o quê? Já temos que falar pro cara. Deixa eu ver nossas missões. Limpa pichação e o negócio da água. Tem reatar o Tommy, que é a mulher dele, e a mini mensagem pra minha doutora, ok? Tá. Se for a área de alimentação, na área lá do fliperama, né, cara? Não tem outro lugar? Ou tem? Alô? Aqui.
All Water compliments you on your choice of destination.
Se você descobrir esse jogo aí tem umas 8 horas de gameplay, imagino, cara.
All Water, we get you where you're going.
Deixa eu ver se eu mandei falar alguma coisa comigo.
Mr. 8, hey there.
Hello again. Did you talk to 24 in the end?
Yes, and then to 17. So, I know about Warren now. How do you feel about the whole situation?
I feel morose. We were such a tight-knit family before Warren caused schism. You know, despite us being quadruplets, I quickly became the natural leader and trendsetter. So I suppose Warren, being technically the youngest by a few minutes, always resented me for that.
Gosh, it
Cara,
must have been so tiring.
Yes, I understand childbirth is really rather taxing. 4 at the same time is quite a feat.
I meant the arguments between you 4. But yes, that too.
Anyway, I suppose he's due back from his palate-pleasing pilgrimage one of these days. That'll be awkward.
I'm curious to meet him. At least it'll be easy for me to recognize him.
Or so you think. He's really quite different from the rest of us.
Ixi.
I remember 17 joking that it was more like we were 3 identical triplets and Warren was the even one out.
Caralho,
like
que maldade,
odd one
velho.
out, but with 4. It's an even number.
I get it.
Nossa, que
Now that I
maldade,
think
velho.
about it, it's clear 17 inherited the maths gene, but not the humor gene.
Ok. O que é isso aqui, cara, no canto? Não é nada. Tá, tem uma senhora ali, vamos falar com ela, depois vamos lá no negócio. É, senhora? Não, não dá pra falar com ela, não. Tá, vamos lá. Vamos
Travel in
superando.
style with all water.
Tem que encontrar o irmão deles, cara. O único lugar que ele pode estar é essa parte aqui do fliperama, né, velho? Porque a área de onde tem bar e comida, né? Ou não?
Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just contact your nearest...
Olha
and
o
all
número
water will
7
make
aqui.
it up to you.
Mr. 17.
Correctly calculated. I can't offer you another raffle, I'm afraid.
That's okay, I understand. But I asked 24 about Warren. The way some of you talked about him, I thought something bad had happened or something.
Something bad did happen to him. I'm sure 24 told you about his entrance exam, but that's not the whole story. We would have supported him anyway, but he began to be disparaging about all water, suggesting that maybe it was for the best that he didn't get a position.
So that's when you fell out.
I think so. It's complicated. It's been a long time since we spoke. He went off traveling the station on some chaotic quest to find culinary inspiration, I believe.
I see.
I mean, 24 and 8 didn't make it easy for him, but I don't want to bore you with the family history. And I need to get back to revising these raffle ratios.
Okay, see you, Mr. 17.
Ok, tá. Eu completei a missão? Ah, eu completei a missão. Ok, agora falta reatar o Tommy com a mulher dele. Eu pensei que eu ia encontrar, ter que procurar o cara, velho. Mas acabou não.
Hey Zoom, what do you know about Filter Frankie?
Filter Frankie?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to bother you again, but I went looking for Mrs. Vandervaart, and she was at the harvest office.
Non-news. It's her office. Where else would she be?
I know, but it's more who was there with her that I thought, I should mention.
What? Who was she with?
It looked totally professional. I didn't see anything bad. Just Senor Tinnerbaum.
What? What's he doing in her office? There's no way he knows enough about energy. If I still had my own hair, it would never have come to this.
Tommy, I'm sure it's not like that.
You don't understand, Harold, what it's like to get old. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna take this lying down.
Tommy, I don't think you should, get angry.
And you're in on this with me now, Harold. You did the right thing bringing this to me.
I'm really sure it's nothing, just a lunch chat.
I've just been so busy working on this damned store sign, thinking Bridget would love the ambition, See me as a real go-getter again. But maybe this whole time I should have been showing her signs of my love.
I'll bet she knows you...
You're absolutely right. We'll modify the sign. Tonight. Make it into a great big sparkly neon proclamation of my, nay, our love. A sign she won't be able to miss. A sign to blind that glossy-maned Casanova.
I mean, I'm not sure that's the sign.
Don't doubt it, Harold. This is gonna work. I just feel it. You're in, right? Will you help me save our love?
Yeah?
Véi,
I'll try.
Knew
vai
I
dar
could
merda,
count
velho.
on you. Let's get to work.
Cara, isso vai dar merda, velho. Nossa, isso vai dar uma merda. T mais B. Tome mais Breach.
I'm gonna go freshen up a little. Might even put on a different outfit now that I think of it. Will you go and look for Bridget for me?
Ok, eu vou ter que ir
My
atrás
dear
da...
Bridget, I'm sorry we haven't been able to spend much time together recently. So I get how you might be attracted to the man-machine with the flowing looks of an angel that you call your friend. But I do beg you to give me another chance. Please, Bridget, will you let me back into your heart and take this monument to our love as a sign of my great affection?
Tommy, of course I love you, and I would never betray you. I just wanted to give you some space. I saw you working so hard on your new sign, and I just wasn't allowed to tell you.
Couldn't tell me what?
Oh, what the heck. The ship's facing some issues with the energy budget. I knew you would need a lot of light for your sign, and I just wasn't allowed to tell you.
Ha! No way we've got an energy problem here.
That was it? No helping Tinnerbomb with his spray tan?
That
Olha
was
o
it.
bronzeador.
No spray tan.
I'm so sorry, Buttercupsy. I love you.
I love you.
Ah. Pô, muito bonitinho o Sinks, velho, meu Deus. Sinks
Thank you
calvo.
for your help, Harold. I was hoping you'd accept this stone as a thank you.
Caralho.
Ah!
Oh, no.
Ah, Pedro foi
Aurora will be happy
roubado.
to hear about this.
Ah, você tá brincando, velho. Oh,
Major?
Harold, if it transpires you had anything to do with this wanton violation of code 7887, then so...
No. I want to find the rock more than anyone.
Say I believe you.
Caralho,
Can you think
velho.
of anything that might help us find the culprits?
I'm sorry, Major. I'll let you know if I think...
O que você falou, Matheus? 4 anos? Oxi. É que você nunca viu o Sinks de boné, cara. O Sinks tá calvo, filho. O Sinks só tem cabelinho na lateral, brother. Agora já, o Sinks não tem essa região mais não, velho. Sinks de dias de hoje, você tá por fora.
of anything.
O que você acha que o Sinks usa
you
boné?
do. That missing rock is a stain on my sheet of justice.
I will. Bye, Major.
4 anos.
Be good, Harold.
Eita porra, velho.
Ah, Harold, listen, about the rock,
Yeah,
I'm
meu
really
querido.
sorry it's gone. You know, I would have loved for you to have it.
It's okay, Tommy. It wasn't your fault.
I just feel bad, you know? I was so wrapped up in my own stuff, maybe... I don't know.
Thanks, Tommy. Maybe it'll turn up. I'm just glad you and Bridget made up.
Thanks, Harold.
Okay.
You're a swell guy. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Let you know if I hear anything.
Thanks, Tommy.
Porra. Deixa eu falar com a mulher dele.
Bridget?
Harold, how are you doing?
You know, same old.
Yep, same old here too.
Energy issues?
You heard that, Mr. Busy Ears? Ugh, but yes. I mean, we've always got to be careful and efficient. And, you know, this isn't public, but I want to be extra careful right now until we figure out what's going on.
Is the station using more energy than it used to?
Well, yeah, especially the transportation system.
And the damn tubes or tickets never work and just get more expensive all the time anyway.
Right.
Por que não é o sistema de tubos para transporte?
Remind me why we can't just reduce the transport system?
I ask myself the same thing. Every time we add some new upgrade or expand it, it eats up more energy. Our production process doesn't get any more efficient. Plus, when we held an anonymous vote about it, the majority of Fedorans said they'd rather have more transport now rather than more energy later. So...
Ok, como é a produção de energia funciona?
You know, I'm not sure I've ever understood exactly how the energy process works.
Gosh, why are you asking me this now?
It's not exactly a line answer. Look, if you really want to know, swing by the Energy Harvest office sometime and I'll break it down for you.
Tá.
I'd better go. Thanks, Bridget.
See you, Harold.
Tá, depois eu passo lá pra descobrir mais sobre a energia lá, velho. Cara, e agora, chat? A pedra foi roubada, fudeu, velho. Deixa eu ver o que eu tenho que fazer. Queria que não tivesse que ter sido eu, mas... Alguém tem que contar para nós que foi a pedra se foi. E eu tenho que limpar a pichação. Fudeu, chat.